Project Hail Mary stays in second place with $20 million, and the newly reimagined Mummy movie by Lee Cronin debuted with $13.5 million to round out the top three. That's your CBS Money Watch report for this Monday morning. I'm Jesse Mitchell, CBS News, New York.
And coming up, one less lonely girl at Coachella. A pop star is serenaded by Justin Bieber during his set last night.
We're digging into Facebook comments. They get crazy. D- is if I was saying a foot of snow and it wasn't dust.
No, that'd be a flunk, man. That's a big F right there.
And I apologize that, sometimes we not only mess up sports coverage, but for viewers, sometimes it's programming. We really don't want to do that. That's what we have to do. We have to broadcast that information for our viewing area.
This is what's devolving.
Watch Two Dudes and a Doppler on Ozarks First Plus. Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
Get an 11% rebate on everything when you shop at Menards. Pittsburgh's Ultra Advanced Semi-Transparent Exterior Stain and Sealant in One can be applied to damp wood, allowing you to clean the surface and stain in one day. Get a gallon starting at $35.49 value after rebate. Pittsburgh's Ultra Interior Paint and Primer in One provides a durable, washable finish. Pick it up today, starting at $18.49 a gallon value after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Okay, it's just a treehouse. Mike, are you okay?
No! I'm terrified of used car shopping and I cannot afford to overpay!
Buddy, I'm always here to help.
Well, show me, Carfax.
Almost half of all used cars have been in an accident. Half! Carfax can show how damage impacts price so you don't have to overpay.
Thanks, man.
Do your kids know you're hiding in their treehouse?
I built this treehouse. This is my treehouse.
Get free Carfax reports on every car listed, only at Carfax.
American service members are operating in combat environments around the world. We are the only military support nonprofit with the presence and access to keep service members connected to home. Let our heroes know that you stand with them. Show your support at uso.org today.
Let's get together. Let's thrive together. Talk with your pediatrician today about childhood immunizations. This message is brought to you by the American Academy of Pediatrics.
Gerald the Fish. What about, like, Joaquin Bartholomew? Joaquin Bartholomew. Yeah. See ya. See ya.
I'm serious, man. I actually drive better when I'm on it. It just helps me focus. It just helps me focus, you know?
Here's a look at today's forecast in some cities around the country. Well, back with a Coachella serenade. Justin Bieber joined by admitted superfan Billie Eilish as he performed One Less Lonely Girl. Eilish has said that Bieber was her inspiration. The two met at Coachella in 2019. Bieber also brought out Big Sean and SZA to perform duets. Well, former Facts of Life star is facing a new health battle. Mindy Cohn revealing with a photo from a hospital bed she's been off social media, in her words, because she had to go kick cancer's ass. Cohn played Natalie on the 80s sitcom. The 59-year-old spent 5 years battling breast cancer before announcing she'd beaten it in 2017. Well, Golden Globe and Grammy winner Eddie Murphy has another honor for his collection. Murphy received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the American Film Institute. He was only 19 when he joined Saturday Night Live in 1980. His first major film came 2 years later in 48 Hours. Stick with us. We'll be back in a moment.
For the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults, Nurtec ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use. Get help right away for trouble breathing, rash, swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or throat. High blood pressure and Raynaud's syndrome can occur. Get help for high blood pressure, numbness, coolness, pain, or color changes in fingers and toes. Common side effect is nausea. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT.
It's time for a new kind of value menu. Hello, Panera's new Mix and Match menu. Just $4.99 each when you choose 2 or more faves like these. The new Mix and Match menu at Panera. Now that's a deal that's actually a meal.
Did you know 100% of floors test positive for fecal bacteria? Ain't that some...
Call 1-800-STEAMER.
Stan, watch the Rabbit Hole Report on Ozarks First Plus.
What kind of things do scare you?
What a sissy, Mary.
Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Governor David Wassinger. It's my pleasure to invite you to Buy Missouri Day. The event will be held on April 29th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Missouri State Capitol. More than 30 businesses will be featured in the Capitol Rotunda, each showcasing products proudly manufactured right here in the great state of Missouri. Please join us on April 29th to meet and support some of Missouri's finest businesses. I look forward to seeing you then.
Brought to you by the Office of Lieutenant Governor David Wassinger.
Unscripted has teamed up with Fritz's Adventure for the Golden Apple Award.
Head to ozarksfirst.com and nominate a teacher or educator. Each month, we'll surprise one outstanding educator with prizes from Fritz's Adventure. The Golden Apple Award on Ozarks First.
Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Our top stories this morning. Vice President Vance is among the U.S. officials heading to Pakistan for another round of talks with Iran. However, Tehran hasn't publicly confirmed it'll even be there. The planned meeting comes hours after U.S. Marines seized an Iranian-flagged ship in the Gulf of Oman. Tehran has vowed to retaliate. And investigators say a father is behind a deadly mass shooting in Shreveport, Louisiana. Police say Shamar Elkins killed 8 children, 7 of them his own, and critically wounded his wife. Police say they shot and killed Elkins after a car chase. The massacre came a day before the couple was due in court. Detectives say they were separating. Well, finally this morning, we've all used gift registries for holidays, baby showers, and weddings, but now people are turning to them for life's toughest moments. CBS's Evan Moon looks at the growing trend of divorce registries and how they're helping people start over.
Monogrammed towels, a toothbrush holder for 4, shared bedding. After a divorce, even everyday items can carry heavy memories and leave homes feeling half empty.
We had a white picket fence house, we had all the things. And then my marriage ended, like many marriages do. You know, he moved out, and I looked around the house, and it was really like a ghost town.
Olivia Howell experienced that firsthand in 2019. A mother of 2, she says her community wanted to help, but didn't know how. So she created the first divorce gift registry.
It was sad. And I thought, you know, I had 2 baby registries, I had a wedding registry. This is when I actually need the things to rebuild my life again, to see that there's a new life coming before me.
Since launching, Fresh Starts has drawn more than 1 million visitors, with tens of thousands using the site each month.
The top items for divorce registries are exactly what you think people need. I always say it's the items that your partner may have touched a lot. So dishes, cups, utensils, towels, sheets, bedding, blankets.
We also spoke with Damari Hill, who turned to a registry after her divorce. She says at first it felt uncomfortable to share.
I felt really weird about it. I was like, I'm not going to share this with friends and family.
But after deciding to send a wish list to just a few family members, something arrived.
I opened it and it was these 2 beautiful little white utensil holders, and I cried. I thought, oh my gosh, like someone cares about me.
The platform also connects users with more than 150 professionals, from therapists to lawyers and financial advisors.
It's going to remind you that you're loved and somebody believes in the decisions that you made.
Howell says it can also help support people navigating job loss, grief, and other major life changes. Evan Moon, CBS News.
And coming up on CBS Mornings, tick bites are on the rise. CBS News medical correspondent Dr. Celine Gounder has tips on keeping your family safe. Ooh, those are gross. All right, we'll speak with the author of a viral op-ed that calls for parents to be less involved in their children's school. And in our Monday series, Begg Knows America, David Begnaud introduces us to a young man who defied medical challenges since birth. And that's CBS News Mornings for this Monday. Thanks for watching. I'm Michael George. Have a great day.
It's a big all-new week on Colbert with Don Cheadle, Senator Elizabeth Warren, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Pete Buttigieg, plus Jon Stewart and Stephen together again. All new this week.
CBS Mornings.
CBS Mornings on CBS and where else? Paramount Plus. See you at 7.
CBS Mornings.
I'm Tony DeCopel. Join me.
Big refund, big projects, big savings at Menards. Put your tax refund towards a new roof, plus get an 11% rebate. Steel Roofing provides your home with the best protection from wind, hail, and fire. Choose from 29 colors and enhance the appearance of your home. They're available in cut-to-length panels that cover a large area for a fast installation. Plus, get an 11% rebate on everything for your roofing project now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Color 10 News, putting the Ozarks first.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Indigo Sky Casino.
And salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Indigo Sky Casino.
You're watching Ozarks First.
Coming up this morning on Daybreak, the latest on the devastating tornadoes in Benton County. We hear from residents during the cleanup process. Then the Pope is in Central Africa today, drawing thousands as he calls for peace, not just there, but also in the Middle East. These stories and more this morning on Daybreak.
This is Ozarks First News, Daybreak.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for starting your week with us. Today is Monday. It is April 20th. I'm Carissa Codell here with meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Have a good weekend?
I had an exhausting weekend.
Oh, that's right.
But we'll talk about it later. I'm excited.
All right.
Yeah.
No secrets to be revealed yet.
Yep, not yet. Not yet. No, but one thing that wasn't too bad was the weather, and it's going to be pretty nice for the week.
I know. Yeah. The weekend was really nice. Okay, so we had the storms blow through Friday. And at last check, had 4 tornadoes confirmed, 2 EF0s, 2 EF1s across Benton and Morgan counties. After that Friday storm, the weekend was great. Yesterday, 69 degrees in Springfield, sunny, a calm wind. If you liked yesterday, you're going to like today. More of the same coming for us today on this afternoon. A little chilly this morning, 44 in Springfield, 49 Fort Wood, 42 up at Lake Ozark, 50 meanwhile in Branson. Kind of chilly out there. Winds are calm. They'll stay calm for the morning hours. We'll find a southwest breeze come through later today. Looking at satellite and radar, yeah, skies are clear. We're going to stay clear all day long today, so kids going to the bus stop might need a light jacket. Chilly, calm, and sunny to start the day in the mid-40s. And then for the afternoon, the perfect day to be outside. 74 degrees, sunny, and a southwest breeze. So perfect spring weather to start the week. That lasts to about Wednesday. Then we'll have some clouds come in Thursday, and then rain and storm chances return Thursday night and could linger into your Friday as well. And there could be some strong to severe weather possible with that storm risk as we get closer to the end of this week. Also tracking additional chances of rain over the weekend. Could find a storm early next week as well. So enjoy the nice weather while we've got it. We'll take a look at that extended forecast coming up.
We're probably looking at over 2 or 3 months, so it might be a little while, but I mean, God comes first, and He'll determine how long it takes for us to rebuild this place.
This weekend, the National Weather Service confirming 2 tornadoes touched down in Benton County on Friday, leaving a community left picking up the pieces. One of the places hit the hardest was local Mexican restaurant El Camino, as the roof to their kitchen collapsed, leading to major damage. The owner tells Ozarks First they will be out of commission for the next 2 to 3 months. Now, more coverage from this storm can be found on our website, ozarksfirst.com, as well. Taking a look now at your morning traffic report. Thanks to those Ozarks traffic cameras, here's a live look over I-44 and 65. Not too many people out there just yet. People still waking up, getting ready for that morning commute. Nothing to slow you down, though, at the moment. We will continue checking on traffic conditions throughout the morning to help you plan your day. Turning now to our Capitol Bureau, earlier this week, the Senate passing a controversial plan to phase out Missouri's income tax. 3 Republican senators broke ranks and joined Democrats in opposing. One of those no votes was Senator Joe Nicola.
I just don't think it's good. I don't think it's good for the state. We're going to start taxing services now. Matter of fact, if you look at the bill, it's kind of across the board. We can start taxing whatever.
Phasing out the income tax remains a top priority for Governor Mike Kehoe. Republicans say they're ready to send the proposal to voters. The measure now heads to the Missouri House, and if it passes there, voters will decide. The default election is in November, but the governor could move the question to the August ballot. The man charged with killing conservative activist Charlie Kirk returned to court yesterday. Attorneys for Tyler Robinson called an expert witness to discuss the impact of extensive media coverage on potential jurors. Trial consultant Dr. Brian Edelman argued the coverage already stacked the deck against Robinson.
Negative character evidence is some of the most prejudicial pretrial publicity that you can have, emotional negative character evidence.
Robinson is accused of shooting Kirk during an event at Utah Valley University last September. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty. The Pope drawing a massive crowd in Angola today, speaking to an estimated 100,000 people outside the capital. During his visit, he condemned the exploitation of the country's mineral wealth and its people still recovering from a brutal post-independence civil war. He's also pointing to a ceasefire in Lebanon as a sign of hope, saying he's praying it leads to lasting peace in the Middle East. A woman is in custody accused of trafficking firearms for the Iranian government. Ozark's first Stoker Wyzorek is live at our breaking news desk with how law enforcement says she was caught. Stoker?
Yeah, Carissa, federal prosecutors say 44-year-old Shamim Mafi was arrested at LAX airport in California. She is accused of being involved in selling drones, bombs, and ammunition to Sudan. Mafi is expected in court and could face up to 20 years in prison if convicted. Moving on, over the weekend, a Cedar County teenager died after a crash in Arkansas on Friday evening. State police say 19-year-old Christian Abuchan of Stockton lost control at a curve, overturned, and hit a tree. Meanwhile, court records show Marty Bowden in Camden County faces weapon and harassment charges, accused of trying to stab someone over just $20. Deputies say he pulled a knife and threatened the victim, who escaped uninjured. Bowden is held on a $50,000 bond. Stay with us. We'll continue to look around for breaking news this morning right here on Ozarks First. And don't forget to check out our website. That's ozarksfirst.com. Back to you.
All right, Stoker Wyzorek reporting this morning. Thank you. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled President Donald Trump's tariffs were imposed without the constitutional authority to do so. Importers and their brokers will be able to begin claiming refunds through an online portal beginning at 8 o'clock this morning. This is the first step in a process that might lead to refunds for consumers who had to pay more on items because of tariffs. If the Customs and Border Patrol approve the claim, it will take 60 to 90 days for a refund to be issued. We have more news to share with you online, so don't forget to follow us on all of our social media accounts. There you can find those fun videos, a little more interactive stories as well. Wherever you like to scroll, just go ahead and search up Ozarks First, and you'll find us. We've got more news ahead for you, including the latest in Iran. The peace talks continue, and the pressure is on for the ceasefire as well. How the tensions at the Strait of Hormuz could jeopardize the deal.
Unscripted on Ozarks First wants you to be our guest. We have teamed up with some of the best restaurants in the Ozarks to give you a tasty deal. We'll feature great restaurants on Unscripted. Then you can go to ozarksfirst.com. You'll find participating restaurants with exclusive offers. To check out this deal and many other exclusive restaurant offers, head over to the Unscripted tab at ozarksfirst.com and click on Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest from Unscripted on Ozarks First. Sponsored by Performance Food Service, Ozarks. Tom Schmidt on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you. Watch Two Dudes in a Doppler on Ozarks First Plus.
And you're like, oh, I know exactly what this is.
It's called Galloping Gertie. Pieces of video that are just infamous. It's basically a testament to engineering failure.
Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
Save $30 on select AS battery tools. Shop in-store or online.
Some things are passed down through generations, values, traditions, and the joy of the open road. At Don Vance Ford, being family-owned means we believe buying a vehicle should feel honest, comfortable, and right. When it's time for your next new Ford, we're here to serve you every step of the way. At Don Vance, we are working to earn your business, one customer at a time, one day at a time, every day. Visit us online at donvanceford.com. Don Vance Ford, serving families mile after mile.
My dad always says, if you've been hurt, it costs you nothing to see if we can help.
And it's true. Talking to us is always free. You won't pay a thing unless you win.
That's how he's done it for over 30 years, helping Missourians get back on their feet.
And now we do it together. 2 generations, 1 mission.
Because peace of mind shouldn't come with a price tag. If you've been hurt, call the Sachs family.
It costs nothing to see if we can help. And we'll walk you through every step. Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Bailey Stroll on Ozarks First. First in news. First for you.
Welcome back. The peace talks continue as the president says the U.S. military fired on and later took over an Iranian cargo vessel that he says tried to break through the Navy blockade at the Strait of Hormuz. Bradley Blackburn has the latest this morning.
The Defense Department released videos of the U.S. Navy firing on an Iranian cargo ship and Marines later landing on it by helicopter to seize it. On social media, President Trump said the U.S. military took custody of the Iranian-flagged vessel after it tried to get past the U.S. naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran has slammed the incident, calling it an act of maritime piracy. The president also posted he's sending a delegation to Islamabad for more peace talks, while again threatening to knock out Iran's power plants and bridges if Tehran does not accept what he calls, quote, a very fair and reasonable deal.
The president's prepared to escalate, to de-escalate. We are confident they will come to the table and finally give up their obsession with having a nuclear weapon.
CBS News has learned Vice President J.D. Vance is expected to again lead the U.S. delegation. But so far, Iran has not committed to the talks, blaming the White House's excessive demands, frequent shifts in positions, and the naval blockade, according to Iranian state media. Over the weekend, Iran reversed course on the opening of the Strait of Hormuz. The country's top negotiator now says the blockade must be lifted before the key shipping route is reopened. Meanwhile, congressional Democrats are demanding the Trump administration wrap up the 7-week-long conflict soon.
Troops have died, others are being injured, and Americans are paying $1 more for gas because of President Trump's war of choice.
The 2-week ceasefire is set to expire this week. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Still to come here on Daybreak, robots and AI are getting better and better. Just last week they competed in a marathon. This week they're taking fast food orders, beating world records. We're going to talk more robots whenever we come back. But before we head to commercial, we do want to check back in with meteorologist Tom Schmidt. Tom, it's feeling like spring finally. Got a little bit of a break from the rain.
A little bit, yeah. Several days this week are looking spring perfect outside, okay? Today's one of those days. Calm and a little chilly out there this morning. We'll find temperatures in the 70s this afternoon. A lot of sunshine today with a steady southwest breeze. More days like it on the way. We are tracking some rain and storm chances returning to the forecast at the end of the week. Let's take a look at that forecast next.
Matt Hefner on Ozarks First. First in weather. First for you.
The Carpet Shop. The Carpet Shop.
Experience Karastan's timeless style during National Karastan Month.
Fashionable flooring that you can afford. The Carpet Shop.
Hi, I'm Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe with an important message from Missouri 811. Every day, underground utilities like gas, power, water, sewer, and fiber internet keep Missouri running. These vital services are the backbone of our communities, but digging without contacting Missouri 811 can put them and you at risk. It's fast, it's free, and it's the law. Protect yourself and our communities. Contact Missouri 811 before you dig.
When you need it built strong and built right too, call Fair and True. We're the team for you. From dream to design, from start to the end, we build it with care like we would for a friend. Honest through and through. Homes, officer, they're that brand new deck. We show up on time and we earn your respect. Craftsmanship solid and pricing that's fair. With fair and true construction, we're already there.
I'm Lucas with Acura Springfield. St. Jude is leading the fight against childhood cancer, and families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food.
That's right, Lucas, and you can help support the mission right here in Springfield. Dream Home tickets are on sale now, and every ticket gives you a chance to win the home and a brand new Acura thanks to Acura Springfield.
Go to dreamhome.org and reserve your ticket today to help St. Jude save lives.
Lifting lives through kindness in action. Brought to you by The Social Connection.
Your health matters. Find out how to improve it with Ozarks Health Experts. Quality sleep plays a critical role in overall health. Depend on iSense smart mattresses, helping reduce pressure and support proper spinal alignment. iSense is your sleep and recovery partner with Ozarks Health Experts.
The Carpet Shop. The Carpet Shop.
Experience Karastan's timeless style during National Karastan Month.
Fashionable flooring that you can afford. The Carpet Shop.
Mike Landis on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
All right, folks, welcome back. Well, we've had 4 confirmed tornadoes so far from Friday's storms. There were 2 EF1s and 2 EF0s. There were 2 around Warsaw, one on the north side of town, one on the south side of town. The longest one was that EF1 at 2.6 miles long for the track north of Warsaw. Both of the EF1s had 90-mile-per-hour winds. The other one was over here north of Gravois Mills. EF1 there, and then near Barnett over in Morgan County had another EF0 spark up there. And more surveys being done today. I understand that Stover had a lot of storm damage come through, and the survey team will be going back up into Morgan County to take a look around and see what they can assess there for today. And maybe, again, check out some stuff in St. Clair County later on in the week, too. Satellite and radar. Right now, this morning, quiet. The storms are past. It was a beautiful weekend. That beautiful feel continues for today. Temperatures now are a little chilly, so you want to have a coat or a jacket, some kind of pullover with you out the door early. 44 degrees now in Springfield, 50 in Branson. That feels all right. 45 in Raleigh, then 42 up in Lake Ozark, 54 in Ava. Now, the wind is calm, which is a good thing. It's going to stay pretty calm for the morning hours. We'll pick up a little bit. I think later this afternoon probably finds winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour. But a sunny and calm start to the day, sunny and calm finish to the day. Temperatures in the middle 70s, about 74 today in Springfield. It's a strong start to the work week, 75 on Tuesday, a few clouds there. And then Wednesday, partly cloudy, still mild, still fairly quiet as we go to Wednesday. Then Thursday, skies become cloudy, and we'll find a chance of rain and storms going into Thursday night, into your Friday as well. Looking at Futurecast for today, this afternoon, it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm looking forward to it myself. As we go into this evening, if you're going out, looks fine. Okay, it's going to be a beautiful evening, quiet, a good day by the fire pit if you have one. As we go into Tuesday, nice start, a few clouds passing by, but generally sunny on your Tuesday, and still nice in the 70s with a southwest breeze Tuesday. Tuesday night into Wednesday, maybe some clouds to start off your Tuesday. We'll call it partly cloudy. Some data leans into that a bit more, but we'll hold the clouds off until Thursday. I think Thursday will become kind of a mostly cloudy day. And then Thursday night into your Friday, rain chances start to spike up. We'll find a chance of maybe some strong to severe weather there Thursday night into your Friday afternoon as well. And then a cold front blows through, but I think we'll find rain chances linger for Saturday and then probably perk up again on your Sunday. The severe weather risk on Thursday is mostly off to our north and west again. And then Friday, it looks like it'll shift down north-south. We are keeping an eye on how that shakes out exactly, as there'll be a front kind of nearby in the area. So timing and positioning of that will get more detailed and more focused as we go through the end of the week. For today, 74 degrees, a lot of sunshine today. It looks great. Tonight, 50 degrees and a few clouds. Tomorrow, 75, mostly sunny. Tomorrow night, 50s, looks good for your Tuesday night. Wednesday, we'll say 74 and partly cloudy. Looking at that 7-day, things look good through Thursday. And then Thursday night is when we'll introduce that rain and storm chance back to the forecast. And we are keeping an eye on the severe weather chances Thursday night into your Friday. And then it looks like we'll find a mostly dry day Saturday and then maybe some more rain on your Sunday.
Okay, all right. We got a little bit of a break, though, so I'm not even going to look at the last half of that.
And it's a good break, too. It's like
Yeah.
3-4 days of great-looking weather.
Yeah, that's what we needed instead of the back and forth that we were doing, the yo-yoing of the rain.
I know. I think everybody's tired of that. We're done. So, you know, if you've been complaining about it, don't miss these days because this is your time to get out and do stuff.
Definitely. Get outside, for sure. All right. Well, last week we showed you a marathon where robots assisted by humans. Now, a humanoid robot that won a half marathon race for robots in Beijing on Sunday ran faster than the human world record. It was in a show of China's technological progress. The winner from Honor, a Chinese smartphone maker, completed the 13-mile race in 50 minutes and 26 seconds. That's faster than the human world record holder by almost 7 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
That
Look at that.
is very quick. Look at them trying to keep up. Man.
No way.
Oh, my goodness. But the competition was not without hiccups. One robot fell flat at the start line. Another bumped into a barrier. But why are we having them run?
I don't know.
And why are we having them run quickly?
There's probably some kind of military experiment going on behind.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. We're starting conspiracy theories here on Daybreak. No, that's, I mean, do we have to do this with the robots?
We talked about this last week. We had several stories last week about
Yeah.
robots being able to do more humanoid type things,
Yeah.
running, jumping, and that kind of thing. And
rolling around.
And
Yeah.
this is just the next step
I guess.
in robot development. So.
Apparently, yeah. Maybe we need to get on the robot development train. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. What
Be
companies
friends with
can
the
I-
robots.
Where can I invest my money in?
Yeah. What do you got? Go to China, I
Jump
guess.
on that gravy train.
Yeah. Well, the robot revolution continues at restaurants. So the next time you head to the drive-thru for a Blizzard at Dairy Queen, a bot might be taking your order.
Dairy Queen, huh?
Dairy Queen. The chain is expanding its test on drive-thru chatbots, saying customer satisfaction scores went up by double-digit percentages. At restaurant tech company Presto, they say the bots are accurate about 90% of the time. Dairy Queen hopes the bots free up staff to review the orders before they're sent out. That is interesting because I feel like, you know, over the phone, you don't want to talk to a robot. You want to talk to a person.
Yes.
But maybe for a drive-thru, maybe they'll be able to hear you a little bit better.
Maybe. Could
I
be.
don't know.
I know those drive-through windows, like, there's times I can't even understand what they're saying
No.
outside of the speakers.
Yeah, and I don't know if they understand me. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
I know. You just never know.
I guess with these robots being 90% accurate, I'm curious to know what the human accuracy is.
I know. That'd be a good
Drive-thru.
comparison to find out.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
But 90%, I know my order at the drive-thru is not typically messed up. Typically, I get what I want.
Yeah, usually I do. Yeah, there's like a few restaurants where I'm like, yeah, check the bag.
Yeah, right.
Got to double check that. And then others where you kind of just expect, you're like, it's fine. If I get what I didn't order, it's
Yeah, happy-go-lucky. We get what you get.
Yeah.
Go on.
Right. All right, well, here's an old-timey recipe to try with the kids. Popcorn and milk. It was a popular snack in the 19th century. Consisted of dumping popcorn into a bowl of milk. Gross.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like the starter kit for cereals today?
I guess so. The snack doesn't sound ideal since popcorn isn't really supposed to be served damp, wet at all. But this version of popcorn was not salted. It was sweetened. So, yeah, more like cereal.
Okay.
Similar to Corn Flakes, maybe Corn Pops. In fact, according to Mental Floss, the Kellogg family who invented Corn Flakes, they tried popcorn and milk first. They ended up loving it. They reportedly based some of their own creations on this snack. So.
Well, yeah, corn flakes, popcorn.
Yeah. True.
All right. There's something going on there.
Okay, so.
Would you ever try that?
Nope.
Okay. You never even thought about trying that?
Those two combinations have never once crossed my mind. No.
I can honestly
I don't think so. I don't think. I was like, you know what would go really well with this popcorn?
And you know what? Yeah. Hey, man, some milk. Remember that.
I could use some milk.
And you know, popcorn's already in a bag, too, sometimes.
Right.
So you can just forget the bowl, just pour the milk
it-
right in the bag.
Bag is soggy, the popcorn's soggy.
It'll hold, it'll hold it in there.
It'll
just get a big
hold.
spoon and
Yeah.
take it out.
Next time you're at the Alamo, just pour
Yes,
that milk right into that popcorn.
You're right. Just right in front of the counter, too.
Yeah, right there.
Just say, oh, can I get some milk with this,
Oh,
too?
hang on. Do we want a side of milk? No. A little odd. I get the sweetens. I get it, I guess. But the texture, I think, would throw me off.
Yeah, it would throw me off, too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it.
Yeah. All right, coming up, the Trump administration is attempting to further research into experimental drugs that affect the mind. What the goal of this new relaxing of restrictions could do.
Every day, we push harder, train longer, prepare to be more on the field, the court, and the diamond. At Multiply Credit Union, we believe in that same drive. We're here to help our members grow together, live fully, and be more in every stage of life. Multiply Credit Union, proud to be the official credit union of Mizzou Athletics.
Does a lake life sound like a dream, but you don't know where to start? Here at Kelly Sport, we help you and your family find the right boat, and most importantly, educate you on how to make memories that'll last a lifetime. Because what's the point of owning a boat if you don't know how to use it? We're not just another marina, we're your boating family. Our legacy is our people, our family, but most importantly, yours. Please join us today. We'd love to have you as part of the Kelly Sport family.
It's a celebration 100 years in the making. The National Route 66 Centennial Kickoff Celebration presented by Vital Farms. Come see landmark dedications like the Birthplace Plaza, the lighting of the footbridge, and Queensgate 66. A kickoff concert featuring some of the hottest acts in country music, parade and car show. Explore the Route 66 traveling exhibit and dress up for the Telegraph Ball. Event tickets are on sale now. Visit Route66Kickoff.com for complete details. The National Route 66 Centennial Kickoff Celebration.
When you see something from one angle, it seems clear what's going on. But when you see it from another angle, the story can change. Color 10 News, reporting both sides of the story to get you the information you need to make up your own mind. We're Color 10 News.
Jamie Warner on Ozarks First. First in weather. First for you.
Welcome back. A big cosmetic change is coming to Walmart's store brand. Its Great Value brand is getting a makeover. The update will include nearly 10,000 items. It's Walmart's first brand refresh in more than a decade. The new design will include nutritional information. The rollout will be phased in over 2 years, beginning with salty snacks. Walmart has also pledged to remove synthetic dyes from its private label foods by January of 2027. The company says the refresh will not impact the products or their pricing. President Trump plans to open the door to more medical research on psychedelic drugs.
To announce historic reforms to dramatically accelerate access to new medical research and treatments based on psychedelic drugs. In many cases, these experimental treatments have shown life-changing potential for those suffering from severe mental illness and depression, including our cherished veterans.
The executive order that would allow federal funding for studies on ibogaine as a treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder. Ibogaine is a compound from a shrub indigenous to Africa. It's currently illegal in the U.S., so some Americans travel to unregulated clinics in other countries to use it to treat depression, anxiety, opioid addiction, and PTSD. Sources say the order would not reclassify the Schedule I drug. A reminder, there's more than just one way to watch our coverage on our streaming app, Ozarks First Plus. There you can catch all of our newscasts live, just as you would right here on Color 10 and Fox 49. We also have 6 original shows that air daily and weekly, exclusively on Ozarks First Plus. You can download it for free right now on your smart TV if you have a Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV device. Still to come here on Daybreak, a community is in mourning in Louisiana after a deadly mass shooting. We have the details. And heated debates about monitoring foreign nationals, what a new FISA extension means for the future of foreign intelligence surveillance. Stories and more when we come back.
Hi, Roger here from Race Brothers. Come check out Steele's battery-powered equipment. Steel battery tools have the power to get the job done on a single charge. Each product features an integrated battery that plugs right into the wall. Mowers, trimmers, blowers, power washers. Get it all done with Steel battery-powered equipment. Don't forget our great parts and service department. We service what we sell at Race Brothers in Springfield, Carthage, and Monette. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply.
With the Ford Bronco Sport, confidence comes standard. 4x4 performance and 5 GOAT modes goes over any type of terrain standard. Plus, it comes with a massive 13.2-inch center display. If you value this kind of standard capability, look no further than Bronco Sport. After all, confidence shouldn't be an upgrade. Right now, get $4,000 cash back on a 2025 Bronco Sport. Get to your Midwest Ford dealer today.
I can't think because I'm hungry.
I can't heal because I'm hungry.
I can't, I'm hungry.
Least of These is so much more than food. We provide food, resources, and education to help our neighbors move from hungry to healthy. When you donate, volunteer, and advocate for Least of These, you are helping give families more than food. You're giving them hope.
Thank you for giving my family food.
Thank you for giving me healthy meals.
Because I do the red light therapy here at the Chili Dill, I just feel a lot more comfortable and confident when I'm wearing the short sleeves or I want to go to the pool and hang out.
I'm able to run 4 days a week and train fighters 3 days a week because I do cryotherapy.
Because I go to the Chili Dill and use their sauna and cryotherapy, I'm able to walk 8 miles a day playing golf with cystic fibrosis.
Is there something you're dreaming you could do? See how the Chili Dill can make it possible.
Welcome back to Daybreak. It's 5:30 on your Monday morning. I'm Carissa Codell. The city of Shreveport, Louisiana is reeling after a mass shooting that killed 8 children over the weekend. Police say it was a domestic violence incident and the gunman killed 7 of his own young children. Bradley Blackburn has more this morning.
Father God, I ask you to bring families together.
Shreveport residents gathered to pray hours after a shooting that authorities described as pure evil.
It just makes you take your children and hug them and hold them and tell them how much you love them.
Early Sunday morning, police say Shamar Elkins hunted down his own children in a shooting spree at 2 different houses and on neighborhood streets. 8 children were killed, ranging in age from 1 to about 12 years old. Police believe the shooter was the father of 7 of the young victims.
It lets you know that evil still exists in the world and that we need to be fighting everything we can to overcome that.
Police are still processing the scene where bullet holes were visible in the door. The mother of some of the children and another woman were both wounded and hospitalized. Other victims, including a 13-year-old, survived by crawling out a second-story window during the shooting.
One of the children escaped by jumping off the roof, I think broke her leg in the process. So we really don't know. He then hijacked a vehicle and took off, but the police gave chase.
Police say Elkins fired at them during a pursuit and was killed.
Domestic violence is real. We need to make certain that resources are going to be put in place, hopefully to prevent another incident like we witnessed here today.
Elkins had been placed on probation in 2019 after pleading guilty to illegal use of weapons, but police say they were not aware of any other domestic violence issues. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
And now we're taking a live look outside, trying to help you plan your day. Here is our Ozark Haven camera. Tom, it's shaping up to be a really nice day if you want to get outside. This is the time to do so these next couple of days.
Yeah, it is. Today's going to be great. Throughout Thursday, things look pretty quiet, and then we introduced rain chances back to the area Thursday night. A quiet morning, though, out on the square. Flags are limp on the flagpoles out there. Trees are not blowing around. Things are pretty quiet. It's a little cool out there this morning. We're in the 40s here in Springfield, about 44 degrees. 47 Mountain Grove, 47 Fort Wood, 45 in Camdenton. Meanwhile, 46 in Mountain Home, 47 down in Harrison. A little chillier in Fayetteville at 42 across northwest Arkansas. Winds are calm, which is a good thing. It's going to stay calm for the front half of the day. I think we'll find winds pick up a little bit later on, but not a lot. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour for today. High temperatures low to mid 70s and a lot of sunshine for the afternoon too. So again, things are quiet about Thursday, and then Thursday night our rain and storm chances climb back up again. We'll find some chances of strong to severe weather even with that rain chance there on your Friday. The rain chances kind of linger through the weekend as well. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Tom, we'll check back in soon. Thank you. Missouri is stepping up its severe weather response. The National Weather Service says it deployed a full-time meteorologist to Jefferson City earlier this year, serving as the state's official weather liaison. The goal, to improve coordination during major weather events with state and local leaders.
National Weather Service meteorologists, they would drive down from Kansas City or St. Louis or whatever and stay however long needed. So the National Weather Service just decided to permanently assign our own meteorologists to us. And we're privy then to all of the different computer modeling they can do, a whole lot more in-depth, granular detail.
Other states, including Kansas, have started using similar full-time roles. A sheriff's deputy has died and a police officer was injured after a shooting during a welfare check in Oklahoma. Ozarks' first Stoker Wyzorek has the details from law enforcement. Stoker?
Yeah, Carissa, officials in Oklahoma say officers exchanged gunshots with 36-year-old Edgar Lara, who then barricaded himself inside a home. After an hours-long standoff, Lara surrendered and was taken into custody. This is video of the scene. The deputy was pronounced dead while the other officers expected to recover, and the deputy's identity is not released. Moving on in national news, federal prosecutors say 44-year-old Shamim Mafi is accused of being involved in selling drones, bombs, and ammunition to Sudan. She was arrested at LAX airport in California. Mafi is expected in court, and she could face up to 20 years in prison if convicted. Over the weekend, a Cedar County teenager died after a crash in Arkansas Friday evening. State police say 19-year-old Christian Abuchan of Stockton lost control on a curve, overturned, and hit a tree. The person was pronounced dead at the scene. We'll continue to look around for breaking news this morning, so don't go far. That's right here on Ozarks First and our website, ozarksfirst.com. Back to you guys.
We're taking a look now at our morning traffic report thanks to those Ozarks traffic cameras. Here's a live look at Campbell and James River. It's looking like things are starting to pick up out there as everyone starts getting out on the roads. No injuries or accidents to report at the moment. Nothing to slow you down as you head off to work or get those kiddos off to school. American Airlines rejects a possible merger with United Airlines. Americans said a merger would be bad for competition and consumers. This comes after reports the head of United pitched President Trump on a deal to bring the carriers together. The two overlap on hundreds of routes, including at O'Hare Airport. They have been battling there for terminal gates and passengers. Industry leaders have said a merger would cause antitrust concerns. Congress has approved a short-term extension to a key U.S. spy program known as the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act of 1978, or FISA. It allows U.S. intelligence agencies to gather foreign intelligence to combat terrorism and other threats. The measure was added in 2008. Giving those same agencies the authority to surveil the messaging of foreign citizens outside the U.S. unwarranted. Although FISA is meant to target foreign nationals, Americans can potentially get caught up, which raises privacy concerns.
FISA has been a constitutional and civil rights crisis since its drafting in the Patriot Act.
We have people who wish to do us ill and harm, and we've got to thwart that.
Lawmakers will scramble to find a compromise. Otherwise, they're fighting the same battle at the end of the month. Conflicts in the Middle East continue as the Defense Department released videos of the U.S. Navy firing on an Iranian cargo ship and later landing on it by helicopter to seize it. On social media, President Trump said the U.S. military took custody of the Iranian-flagged vessel after it tried to get past the U.S. naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran has slammed the incident, calling it an act of maritime piracy. The president also posted that he's sending a delegation to Islamabad for more peace talks.
The president's prepared to escalate, to de-escalate. We are confident they will come to the table and finally give up their obsession with having a nuclear weapon.
Vice President J.D. Vance is expected to again lead the U.S. delegation, but so far Iran has not committed to the talks, blaming the White House's excessive demands, frequent shifts in positions, and the naval blockade. We have more news to share with you online, so don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages. Wherever you like to scroll, we're just trying to give you something else to look at, too. Go ahead and search up Ozarks First on any of those apps right there, and you'll find us. Coming up, fishermen hit the lake over the weekend for the Bass Pro Tour Championship. We got the winner and what the goal for this event was. Stay with us.
This is Ozarks First News, Daybreak with Carissa Codell and meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
Those things, if you've ever been on a golf course when it starts pouring, everyone goes to the clubhouse. You get those looks. You guys probably had these looks before. They're like, well, why didn't you, the weatherman?
Yes, you can wear that badge in that circumstance.
Tell the weatherman to make it stop raining. More.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
You know what these are?
Oh, yes, the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they are.
Any guess as to how much this toilet system costs? $31 million.
Watch Vibe O'Clock on Ozarks First Plus. Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
Wednesday, the biggest governor's debate live. What happens in California impacts the entire country. The economy, policy, the future. News Nation's Leland Vittert and Chris Steyerwalt, live from San Francisco. Wednesday, starting at 9/8 Central, only on News Nation.
Welcome to News Nation, where we push past left and right and get reasonable.
As we head toward the midterms, trust News Nation for the most balanced election coverage that respects all of us. News Nation. News for all Americans.
In the Ozarks, your soundtrack has two sides. The legends live on. 101.3 Real Country.
This is Garth Brooks.
Hi, this is George Strait.
Hey, everybody, it's Dolly.
And for today's brightest country stars, there's a new station in Springfield. 93.7 The Stage.
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Hey, this is Luke Combs.
Turn up the classics or the biggest artists right now. We've got country covered. 101.3 Real Country and the all-new 93.7 The Stage.
Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a ride. Whether you're shaping up a small yard or taking on serious acreage, let's go the distance. Shop in store and online for 0% financing and instant rebates on select Steel mowers. Steel. Let's go mow.
The Fishing Report, sponsored by Marshfield Chevrolet.
Welcome back. Sunday was the final day for the Bass Pro Tour Championship, taking place on Table Rock Lake for the very first time. Hundreds of fishing fans gathered at Bass Pro headquarters to watch the competition, which featured 35 of the top pros in the world. In the end, it was the Tennessee native Jacob Wheeler who caught the most lunkers. His prize, a cool championship trophy, and an even cooler $300,000 payday. MLF hopes that events like these will help introduce the sport to new fans.
Anytime we put these on, we hopefully are opening, broadening that audience to a broader scope of people that maybe haven't experienced fishing before or don't follow tournament fishing.
This is also the first time the event was held near the birthplace of Bass Pro. Well, don't forget to download our CTV app, Ozarks First Plus. We've got 6 shows hosted by Ozarks First personalities, even more on the way. For now, be sure to catch our show Vibe O'Clock. Here's a sneak peek at one of the latest episodes.
Okay, speaking of distractions and some of the experiments we did a cloud in a bottle. This is Jamie Warner's prized bicycle pump. So that's ingredient number 1. So now I have a bottle, just a 2-liter bottle. Let's take some rubbing alcohol. Let's coat the bottle, so you want to kind of get the alcohol all around the edge. You're just going to seal the top with your rubber seal in your bicycle pump. You're going to do like a workout. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Look at that!
Oh, yeah.
Hey, lots of cool stuff happening over there on Ozarks First Plus and Vibe O'Clock. If you want to watch Vibe O'Clock, you can download it for free on your Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and your Roku. Now it's time to check back in with meteorologist Tom Schmidt. Tom, are you doing science experiments over there?
Yeah, mad scientist Tom Schmidt over here.
I hear the laughter. Science with Schmidt, yes.
But guess what? It's going to be a beautiful day, Carissa, outside. So if you're going out, if you don't have any plans today, if you're going to be out and about today, it's going to be great weather. Already a beautiful sunrise for us at Beaver Lake down in northwest Arkansas. A lot of sunshine today and warm weather, too, feeling like spring. We got some rain chances to talk about at the end of this week. We'll take a look at that forecast next.
The Ozarks First Storm Tracker, sponsored by Multiply Credit Union.
Hy-Vee Hot Deals means more savings. This week, Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Bacon Wrap Sirloin Fillets just $3.99. Hand-trimmed chicken breast is only $3.99 a pound. Hy-Vee Pasta is 88 cents. Driscoll's Raspberries or Blackberries, $2.99. Organic California Strawberries, only $6.99 for a 32-ounce package. Chobani Yogurt, 10 for $10. Pepsi Soda, $3.99 each when you purchase 3. And Prego Pasta Sauce, only $1.99. The hot deals are at Hy-Vee.
Welcome to the Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, I'm Jordan Salisbury, the owner and founder of the Salisbury Real Estate Team and Salisbury Property Management. Born and raised here at Lake of the Ozarks, I've loved growing up here, and I'm now raising my young family here.
I don't see any fish.
I've been selling the lake for almost 20 years, and we specialize in selling and managing lakefront property. So whether you're buying like a local, staying like a local, we want you to live like a local.
Ford and Jimmy Mitchell Motors have slashed prices on F-Series pickups. The biggest incentives in years are available right now. With our solid selection of F-150s, 250s, and 350s, you'll find the unit you want. Plus, we're offering a $1,000 trade incentive on top of our already generous trade allowance. We combine all of this with our nobody beats our deal attitude, so you'll get the lowest price guaranteed. Come get the best deal at Jimmy Mitchell Motors in Aurora, Missouri.
Nobody beats our deal.
On College Street in Springfield, Missouri.
I do think Springfield has a lot historically to offer, more than we think.
There's a section of Route 66 that brings a feel of the past into the present.
They love coming and feeling something that's old.
It's a way for them to see real America.
Restoring the vintage feel of when Route 66 was in its prime.
Route 66 is the epitome of Americana.
This Ozarks First look at Route 66 is sponsored by Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Fritz's Adventure. Discover the great indoors.
All right, folks, look at the Downstate Casino and Resort camera. Things are going to be quiet this morning, a little chilly out there, too. We're going to be finding a lot of sunshine out there for the afternoon hours as well. 44 this morning in Springfield, 46 in Camden, 48 down in Branson, meanwhile 42 in Fayetteville. There's some 40s. No 30s out there officially, but well, it's a little chilly out there either way you cut it. Now, there's no wind, which is good news. Winds are calm, but it will be generally a southwesterly breeze today, around 10 to 15 miles an hour at most for the afternoon. Kids going to the bus stop might need a pullover, a coat, a jacket, that kind of thing in the 40s. Chilly, calm, and sunny. Now, for the afternoon, things look pretty good outside. 74 degrees, sunny, and again, yeah, the perfect day outdoors. That's what we're going to call today. Starting strong on the work week, today through Wednesday. Things look good, right? A few clouds on your Tuesday, but still in the middle 70s. Even the overnights looking good. Again, we're in the 40s this morning. We'll be in the 50s tonight and tomorrow night. 74 degrees and a few clouds on your Wednesday. And I think Thursday, skies become mostly cloudy ahead of our rain chance Thursday night. So for today, things look great. A cloudless sky. Get out and enjoy it. Have fun. If you're going out this evening, it's going to be pretty mild this evening. In the 50s for tonight, so not too cold. It'll actually be very comfortable for going out tonight. As we go into your Tuesday, a few passing clouds here and there, but still in the 70s. Things still look good for us out there. And a light southwest breeze. Tuesday night into Wednesday, we'll find a few more clouds come into the skies, but I think we'll poke some holes in there too. It's not until Thursday we find more of a cloudy day. I think Thursday stays dry until Thursday night. There'll be a cold front kind of near the area to our north and west, and that'll produce some rain and storms. Friday, the cold front continues to move this way. We'll find additional rain and storm chances there too. So the severe storm risk on Thursday is right now looking pretty low, and right now to our north and to our west, where that cold front's expected to be across northeast Kansas into northwest Missouri. The front will press southward on Friday, and that'll move the severe storm risk down south with it. The wind energy right now doesn't look too impressive, but it's what we call a negatively tilted trough coming in, and we have a storm system that kind of tilts back to the north and west. You find a higher risk of some strong storms. So the wind energy may not be there, but the orientation is right. So Thursday, Friday, looking at a risk of maybe some strong to severe storms there. For today, not the case. It looks great today. Sunny, 70s. Things look nice. Tonight, upper 40s to low 50s. About 50 degrees tonight in Springfield. Tomorrow, middle 70s. Sunshine. Things look good there as well. Tomorrow night, low 50s, 53 in Springfield. And then Wednesday, 74 and partly cloudy with a steady south breeze, but nothing crazy windy. And it looks pretty good, not crazy warm either. It looks very comfortable. Perfect spring weather today through Thursday. And then Thursday night and Friday, watching a risk of 2 rounds of storms there. And then Saturday, mostly dry. Could be some lingering showers there. Looks like more rain as we go into Sunday.
Okay. All right. We'll take it. These next couple of days are going to be beautiful. Got to get outside. Are you already thinking about what trails that you're going to be going on?
I am, yeah. Today I'm thinking just kind of relax, take it easy.
Okay.
But Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, I might get out and do stuff.
Get out there. I think I have to as well. Yeah. Gotta take a walk at some point.
Yes, I'm going. And, you know, after all the rain last week, creeks are full. If there's any waterfall trails, they're flowing over.
It'll be beautiful.
So it's a good time.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is something that you don't see every day. A giant group of people dressed up as dinosaurs. It's all for the University of Calgary's 60th anniversary. To celebrate, the school decided to break the world record for the largest gathering of people dressed in dinosaur costumes. Previous record was held by a Florida aquarium, 468 dinosaurs. But in Calgary, they shattered that record, reaching 682 participants.
Really?
Yep.
Good for them.
Yeah, safe to say that old world record is now extinct.
Yeah, good one. I kind of realized they had a bunch of different colors there. Like there's a green one.
Yeah.
Typically, you just see that orange one.
You do, yeah. So whoever got the green one is lucky.
Yeah.
But,
Several
there's
of
a bunch of
purple in the background.
different ones, too. Okay, we got a little triceratops there at the front. Finally, yeah, seeing some different types of dinosaurs. Because all I see is the T-Rex.
I know.
The T-Rex gets a lot of love, Tom.
I know. You know, they're advancing into the next century. They're getting to that equal employment stage of business. So
yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying, we got to show some love to the Triceratops.
I think you're right.
I think so.
Now, have you ever dressed up one of those costumes before?
No.
Okay, neither have I.
Not really my thing, but I love dinosaurs.
Yes. No, they're cool. Dinosaurs are cool.
Yeah.
I agree.
They're cool. Yeah. All right. Teens often show up at prom in a limo or a nice car. One group of high school students from Topeka, Kansas, took it to the next level. Yeah. They rode in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
What? Really?
Sure did. That is kind of fun. The Wienermobile was already in town for a NASCAR pre-race celebration, so the kids decided to take their shot, and it worked.
Light bulb, and we were like, well, what time is prom? And from there, we checked our schedule, and we were able to make it happen.
Hey, glad they can make it happen. That Wienermobile came at no cost to the riders, so they also saved some money.
That's so cool. Did they get like free hot dogs on the way?
Man, I hope so. That would be a lot better than, dinner whenever you have to. I mean, did you ever ride in a limo to prom or anything like that?
We did, I think, one time.
I think I did as well, maybe with my senior year.
Yeah, it was like a big group of us, maybe 10 or a dozen.
We went to some nice restaurant. I think that's typically what you
Yes.
do. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But not in the Wienermobile.
No, that is a very special experience.
That's pretty unique.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool they're able to do that. And that they agreed to do it.
Yeah.
They just, I guess, sent an email, called somebody, asked, hey.
Figured it out.
It's prom. You guys are in town.
Yeah. Imagine being the friend that, coordinated that.
Oh, my God.
They must be the best. A blast, I'm sure.
I guess. Yeah, my gosh.
Keeping track of the Wienermobile wherever that's at.
That'd be cool.
So, yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So, really cool experience for them. Very cool. Alrighty, guys. Well, I was gone on Friday.
That's right. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we're talking about it. I competed in a powerlifting competition this weekend. My very first one. It was a lot of fun. I did get a medal. So that was really cool.
All right.
Yep. Technically, this medal here, I got first place for push-pull. I don't think there were a lot of women in my weight class. So I don't think, like, it's very cool that I got a medal, but I'm not sure if it's a real medal or more of a participation one.
Okay.
Yeah, here's me doing a deadlift right there. And then I think we also have a picture of me like in the middle of a bench. So it was a lot of fun. I did get a lot of red lights. Red lights mean that the lift doesn't count.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you got some green ones, too.
I got the green ones, yeah. Deadlift was all green, so that's good. I only went up to like 267, I think, 270 pounds.
Okay. Oh, is that all?
So, yeah, that's all. So, yeah, it was moving. My coach that was there with me was like, you could have done more. I was like,
oh, of course.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's interesting. I learned a lot. With squats, especially, there's a lot of rules that you got to follow. So
this is your first one?
It's my first one.
And overall, just a success, kind of dipping your toe in the water a little bit.
Yep, I think so. I feel all right about it. My family's proud of me. I mean, they have to be. Right. So it was so much fun. I'm definitely going to keep training, do it again, and hopefully the next time I train, it won't be such a drastic impact on my body, because I did pull my Achilles about a month ago.
You did, yep. That kind of ate into your training time a little bit.
Yep, and I've been hobbling around this studio, so they've had to see me just moving real slow.
That's
right. But yeah, so get healthy, recover, and I'll be back. So lots of fun.
Very good. And on to the next one?
On to the next one.
All right.
Yeah, don't know when that's going to be, but it'll be fun. Yeah.
Well, good job. Got a medal. It's a
Thanks.
fun experience.
Yeah, got a medal. Got a couple T-shirts.
Glad you did good. Personal achievement.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to be right back. Stay with us.
Jesse Inman on Ozarks First. First in news. First for you.
Once upon a time, there was a big house. A man from a national company told the lady her house was in danger of falling down. Luckily, the lady called the Snell brothers. They came and gave her an honest estimate, and the problem was fixed.
Upgrade your drive with the Chevy Blazer, starting at just $25,980. We have more than 30 in stock, and they're moving fast. Visit Marshfield Chevrolet today.
John Wayne Heating and Air wants to save you thousands. Take advantage of up to 60 months no interest or $1,500 off a new system. Call John Wayne Heating and Air and save big now for up to 60 months no interest or $1,500 off a new system.
Dad, I wanted you to meet my new boyfriend, Eric.
You should get a hearing test.
I don't see no bird's nest.
Sometimes hearing loss and mix-ups are funny. Other times they're frustrating, and you are missing out on memories.
Come see us at Springfield Hearing Center, where we're excited to offer the Resound hearing device. It has seamless Android and iPhone capabilities. Our in-house financing and free hearing tests help make the process easy. Please come see us today.
Oh, I heard that.
I'm Tim Hayes with Bishop & Hayes. If you are permanently injured in an accident with a semi-truck, it can affect you every day for the rest of your life. It impacts you and your family. At Bishop & Hayes, we have decades of experience handling semi-truck accidents. It's what we do every day. If you or a loved one have been injured in a semi-truck accident, call or text us at 417-222-2222, and we'll get you the answers you need.
Rapid Chip Republic, building relationships one package at a time.
Well, hey, I hope you're having a wonderful Monday morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
it's a good one.
It's a good one. So far, I mean, the weather's nice, so there's
It's
at least
great.
that.
Yeah, a little crisp outside
Yeah.
this morning in the 40s. We'll be in the 70s later today. It looks good. Perfect day. That'll be the case through Wednesday.
Perfect day, and then we'll tell you about what all happens Thursday. But you got to watch the rest of the show.
That's right.
We have a whole other hour.
Got to stay tuned.
I know. We'll see you right back here in 2 minutes.
Your home is where the heart is. Give it the care it deserves. Out with the old and in with the new. From luxury baths to curb appeal exteriors, Ballard Renovations is your trusted Ozark neighbor. Quality craftsmanship is just a click away at ballardrenovations.com.
Heating and air paramedic? Yes, my air conditioner is leaking water all over my basement floor. Can you guys help? I have a truck on the way right now, ma'am.
Heating and air paramedics. There when you need us 24/7.
As a local family-owned business that's growing all over the Midwest, we are big believers in American manufacturing. Our exclusive seamless polymer siding is made locally in Independence, Missouri, and is only available to Continental customers. We've got patents on our products, which means only Continental customers can have the beautiful seamless polymer siding that makes their home the envy of the neighborhood. Our form-fitting insulation is made locally in Hayesville, Kansas. This custom-fit insulation lowers your energy bills and makes you more comfortable in your own home. That's something everyone deserves, but only Continental customers can get. We're a family-owned home improvement company that chooses to buy from other family-owned manufacturers right here in America. To celebrate our 44th birthday, we're having a Made in America sale. You can save a massive 40% on your new siding and windows. 40% off and low monthly payments means loving your home is affordable. Click.
VL Classics, the key to your dreams. Give us a call, visit us online, or stop by VL Classics in Stratford. Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Delta Roofing.
And salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Delta Roofing.
Coming up this morning on Daybreak, the latest on the devastating tornadoes in Benton County. We hear from residents during the cleanup process. Then the Pope is in Central Africa, drawing thousands as he calls for peace, not just there, but also in the Middle East. Stories and more this morning on Daybreak.
This is Ozarks First News, Daybreak.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for starting your week with us. Today is Monday, April 20th. I'm Carissa Codell, here with meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. The only thing that you can really complain about today is that it's Monday.
Yeah, right.
Because, I mean, the weather is beautiful, and it really was beautiful all weekend.
It really was. You know, the storms blow through Friday, and that left behind so far 4 tornadoes confirmed. 2 EF1s, 2 EF0s between Benton and Morgan counties. But then Saturday, Sunday were actually pretty nice. Good looking day. Sunday was a beautiful day. 69 in Springfield yesterday, 70s in Camdenton, Clinton, Lake Ozark, Fort Wood, West Plains, Mountain Home, Harrison, Arkansas. All made the 70-degree mark over in Joplin as well. A nice looking day. Now last night we cooled down to the 40s. We're in 42 degrees now in Springfield, 44 raw, 41 in Lake Ozark, 48 down in Branson. A little chilly out the door this morning for sure. Maybe a pullover out the door. But then the wind is calm. We'll find a light breeze later today. It's going to be nice, too, in the 70s for the afternoon. No clouds in sight. Satellite radar is not working hard at all this morning. Again, temperatures 40s to 50s, around 9 o'clock, sunny and calm, and then sunny and warm this afternoon and this evening. Things look great there. So perfect spring-like weather today through Wednesday. Then rain chance returns Thursday night. We'll even find a chance of maybe some strong to severe weather Thursday and Friday. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up in a few minutes.
We're probably looking at over 2 or 3 months, so it might be a little while, but I mean, God comes first, and he'll determine how long it takes for us to rebuild this place.
This weekend, the National Weather Service confirming 2 tornado touchdowns in Benton County and 2 more in Morgan County on Friday, leaving a community left picking up the pieces. One of the places hit the hardest was local Mexican restaurant El Camino, as the roof to their kitchen collapsed, leading to major damage. The owner tells Ozarks First they will be out of commission for the next 2 to 3 months. More coverage from this storm can be found on our website, ozarksfirst.com, as well as the path of that tornado. Taking a look now at your morning traffic report thanks to our Ozarks traffic cameras. Here's a live look at National and Battlefield. A couple of headlights already out there. People finally starting to get their morning commute going. No incidents or accidents to report, though. We will continue checking on traffic throughout the morning to help you plan your day. Turning now to our Capitol Bureau. Earlier this week, the Senate passing a controversial plan to phase out Missouri's income tax. 3 Republican senators broke ranks and joined Democrats in opposing. One of those no votes was State Senator Joe Nicola.
I just don't think it's good. I don't think it's good for the state. We're going to start taxing services now. Matter of fact, if you look at the bill, it's kind of across the board. We can start taxing whatever.
Phasing out the income tax remains a top priority for Governor Mike Kehoe. Republicans say they're ready to send their proposal to voters. The measure now heads to the Missouri House, and if it passes there, voters will decide. The default election is in November, but the governor could move the question to the August ballot. The man charged with killing conservative activist Charlie Kirk returned to court yesterday. Attorneys for Tyler Robinson called an expert witness to discuss the impact of extensive media coverage on potential jurors. Trial consultant Dr. Brian Edelman argued the coverage already stacked the deck against Robinson.
Negative character evidence is some of the most prejudicial pretrial publicity that you can have, emotional negative character evidence.
Robinson is accused of shooting Kirk during an event at Utah Valley University last September. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty. The Pope drawing a massive crowd in Angola, speaking to an estimated 100,000 people outside the capital there in Central Africa. During his visit, he condemned the exploitation of the country's mineral wealth and its people still recovering from a brutal post-independence civil war. He also pointed to a ceasefire in Lebanon as a sign of hope, saying he's praying it leads to lasting peace in the Middle East. A woman is in custody accused of trafficking firearms for the Iranian government. Ozarks' first Stoker Wyzorek is joining us live now with how law enforcement says she was caught. Stoker?
Yeah, Carissa, federal prosecutors say 44-year-old Shaman Mafi was arrested at LAX airport in California. She's accused of being involved in selling drones, bombs, and ammunition to Sudan. Mafi is expected in court and could face up to 20 years in prison if convicted. Moving on, the city of Shreveport, Louisiana is in shock after a mass shooting that left 8 children dead and injured 3 others over the weekend.
Domestic violence is real. We need to make certain that resources are going to be put in place, hopefully to prevent another incident like we witnessed here today.
Police say it was a domestic violence incident and the gunman killed 7 of his own young children. Police say the shooting started at one home before the suspect moved to another. Police say the suspect fled, carjacked a vehicle, and was later shot and killed by officers after a pursuit. Meanwhile, court records show Marty Bowden in Camden County faces weapon and harassment charges, accused of trying to stab someone over just $20. Deputies say he pulled a knife and threatened the victim, who escaped uninjured. Bowden is held on a $50,000 bond. We'll continue to look around for breaking news this morning right here on Ozarks First. Back to you guys.
All right, Stoker Wyzorek reporting this morning. Thank you. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled President Donald Trump's tariffs were imposed without the constitutional authority to do so. Importers and their brokers will be able to begin claiming refunds through an online portal beginning at 8 o'clock this morning. This is the first step in a process that might lead to refunds for consumers who had to pay more on items because of those tariffs. If the Customs and Border Patrol approve the claim, it will take 60 to 90 days for a refund to be issued. We do have more news to share with you online, so don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages. That's where you'll find more fun videos, some more interactive stories as well. Everything from your community can be found on any of those apps. Just search up Ozarks First. We've got more news ahead for you, including the latest in Iran. The peace talks continue, and the pressure is on for the ceasefire as well. Now, the tensions in the Strait of Hormuz could jeopardize that deal. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hey, I'm Jess with Smouse Brothers. We've been advertising with Ozarks First for a little over 4 years now. The biggest fear of going into any kind of TV advertisement is the cost. Ozarks First worked with our budget, customized our plan to what we were trying to achieve, and over the years we were able to change and grow that plan. It brings that legitimacy to your company because people recognize your face when you show up. TV advertising on Ozarks First has worked awesome for us.
Advertising your local business on Ozarks First works.
Get ready to experience pure gaming excitement and non-stop winning action at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. Stunning hotel rooms, elegant suites, chef-crafted entrees, choice adult beverages, and live weekend entertainment. Friday from 6 to 10 p.m. it's your chance to take home a share of over $63,000 in cash and Go Rewards prizes. Plus, we're giving away over $1 million in total cash and prizes. Indigo Sky Casino and Resort for gaming, luxury, and excitement. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. Visit IndigoSkyCasino.com for details.
In the Ozarks, your soundtrack has two sides. The legends live on. 101.3 Real Country.
This is Garth Brooks.
Hi, this is George Strait.
Hey, everybody, it's Dolly.
And for today's brightest country stars, there's a new station in Springfield, 93.7 The Stage.
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Hey, this is Luke Combs.
Turn up the classics or the biggest artists right now. We've got country covered. 101.3 Real Country and the all-new 93.7 The Stage.
In the Queen City, comfort should always reign. At Queen City Heating and Cooling, we show up on time, fix it right, and treat your home like royalty. And for people who want peace of mind year-round, join our loyalty club. Priority scheduling, seasonal tune-ups, member discounts, and more. Because when it comes to your comfort, you deserve royal treatment. Queen City Heating and Cooling. Reign in comfort.
Welcome back. The peace talks continue as the president says the U.S. military fired on and later took over an Iranian cargo vessel that he says tried to break through the Navy blockade at the Strait of Hormuz. Bradley Blackburn has the details this morning.
The Defense Department released videos of the U.S. Navy firing on an Iranian cargo ship and Marines later landing on it by helicopter to seize it. On social media, President Trump said the U.S. military took custody of the Iranian-flagged vessel after it tried to get past the U.S. naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran has slammed the incident, calling it an act of maritime piracy. The president also posted he's sending a delegation to Islamabad for more peace talks, while again threatening to knock out Iran's power plants and bridges if Tehran does not accept what he calls, quote, a very fair and reasonable deal.
The president's prepared to escalate, to de-escalate. We are confident they will come to the table and finally give up their obsession with having a nuclear weapon.
CBS News has learned Vice President J.D. Vance is expected to again lead the U.S. delegation. But so far, Iran has not committed to the talks, blaming the White House's excessive demands, frequent shifts in positions, and the naval blockade, according to Iranian state media. Over the weekend, Iran reversed course on the opening of the Strait of Hormuz. The country's top negotiator now says the blockade must be lifted before the key shipping route is reopened. Meanwhile, congressional Democrats are demanding the Trump administration wrap up the 7-week-long conflict soon.
Troops have died, others are being injured, and Americans are paying $1 more for gas because of President Trump's war of choice.
The 2-week ceasefire is set to expire this week. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Still to come here on Daybreak, robots and AI are getting better and better. Just last week they competed in a marathon. This week they're taking fast food orders and beating world records. We're going to check back in with even more robots, even more AI next. But before we do that, we want to check in with meteorologist Tom Schmidt. Mad scientist Tom Schmidt, even.
That's right.
Some may say.
Yeah. At times, yes, I've been known to go mad or insane.
I believe it. Hey, it's early, you know?
Yeah,
you know?
Monday morning, 6:12. Here we go. Looking outside at the Downs Big Casino and Resort camera. Things are sunny outside. A beautiful day. If you like springtime, and who doesn't? You're going to love today. It's one of those picture-perfect spring-like days today. It's going to last that way for the start of the week. Rain and storms return for the end of the week. We'll look at that forecast next.
Join the fun with Tom Trtan, only on Unscripted.
For views like this, you got to get out there. In a Ford Bronco, where pavement doesn't exist. It goes over any type of terrain, so you can see the world from every angle. Enjoy open-air freedom and capture another day anywhere in a Ford Bronco. Right now, get $4,250 cash back on a 2025 Bronco. Get to your Midwest Ford dealer today.
Aaron Lewis and the State Liners.
Country boy is all I'll ever be.
2026 Full Band American Tour.
Saturday, June 13th, the Outdoor Corral Stage at Kansas Crossing Casino, Pittsburgh. Tickets on sale now at kansascrossingcasino.com. More at aaronlewismusic.com. I'm American as it
Aaron Lewis and the State Liners.
Only to show entertainment schedule subject to change.
If you have water in your basement, who can fix it? There's only one local family-owned company to call, Thrasher Foundation Repair. Only Thrasher has been fixing basements in the Midwest for more than 50 years. Only Thrasher has over 34,000 five-star reviews. Don't wait to fix your basement. Join over 200,000 customers that have experienced the Thrasher promise. When it's time to fix your home's problems, there's only one company to call, Thrasher Foundation Repair.
Save up to $50 on select AK battery tools. Shop in-store or online.
Head to ozarksfirst.com and nominate a deserving teacher or educator
to receive prizes from Fritz's Adventure, the Golden Apple Award on Ozarks First.
Join the fun with Maddie Conklin, only on Unscripted.
All righty, folks, looking at the confirmed tornadoes from Friday night. We had 4 of them so far, 4 tornadoes, 2 EF1s, one in Warsaw, the other one over in Morgan County, and also an EF0 briefly touched down south of Warsaw, also an EF0 near Barnett. Okay, so Gravois Mills, that was a EF1 tornado. Both EF1s had 90-mile-per-hour winds. All right, the one in Warsaw was the longest track at 2.6 miles. Okay, otherwise, a lot of wind, some pretty fast, damaging winds with that storm as it blew through. And occasionally, that storm, as it blew through, packing a punch with the high winds, occasionally did produce a tornado here and there. Okay, that was from Friday. That was from the surveys that the National Weather Service completed this weekend. More surveys expected to be done today across Morgan County as they keep on running through up there. Looking at satellite radar right now this morning, things are quiet. Sunny skies to come for today. As we zoom out, we can see not a lot going on. Some rain down across Texas. That'll stay way down there. Skies crystal clear for today as there's no storm systems nearby in our area. Springfield Square camera looking good. Very quiet this morning. 42 degrees. Winds are calm. A little chilly. Okay, now the good news is the winds are calm, but it's cold enough where you're going to want to have some kind of pullover, light coat, a jacket, something like that. It is 40s out there this morning. 48 in Branson, 44 Rolla, 41 Lake Ozark. And again, those winds, not a big deal. And it's going to stay fairly calm on this spring day. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. A lot of sunshine today. And we'll find temperatures low to mid-70s for this afternoon. We start strong for the week. The work week begins nice. More of the same from today into tomorrow. Wednesday, we'll find a few clouds there, but still in the 70s, still fairly quiet. And then Thursday, it's a cloudy day. Thursday night, rain chances and storm chances climb up for us again. That'll be Thursday and your Friday, with chances of off and on showers and storms lingering Saturday and Sunday. It looks like we'll find more rain and storms, too, early next week, Monday, Tuesday. So we're jumping back into an active pattern, so don't miss the nice weather today through about Wednesday. Let's talk about the storm risk. This is going to be for Thursday. There'll be a cold front that sets up somewhere to our north and west. Northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri. That'll be a trigger for storms on your Thursday. There'll also be storm risk moving southward on Friday as the front moves southward. Also going to be a storm swinging through the area, and that'll increase that storm risk there as well for Thursday and Friday end of the week. So we are keeping an eye on the storm risk later in the week. Right now it looks like a pretty low risk. For today, 74 degrees, sunny, nothing to worry about. a pretty mild night, 50 degrees tonight, 75, mostly sunny for Tuesday. A few passing clouds here and there. Tomorrow night, low 50s, and your Wednesday, things look good. Middle 70s again, and a few clouds in the afternoon. We become cloudy on Thursday, but I think rain and storm chances hold off until Thursday night. Find another round of storms Friday, and then off and on showers going through the weekend.
Okay, definitely going to need to get outside today, tomorrow, Wednesday, for sure.
Those are the days.
Yeah, got to take a walk of some sort, I guess.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's beautiful right now. I don't know about you. This is my favorite time of year right now.
Is it?
A lot of people think fall's great, and fall is great, but I like the flowers you see. Everything's green and fresh, and it just looks good.
It is nice. I like anything that's not winter.
That's not winter, yeah.
That's
hey.
not winter.
I agree with that.
Yeah. All right, last week we showed you a marathon where robots were assisted by humans. But now, a humanoid robot that won a half marathon race for robots in Beijing on Sunday ran faster than the human world record.
Pretty quick.
Pretty quick. In a show of China's technological progress, this winner from Honor, a Chinese smartphone maker, completed the 13-mile race in just 50 minutes and 26 seconds. Competition was not without hiccups, though. One robot did fall flat at the start line. Another bumped into a barrier. Look at him moving.
Wow.
Is it the form? I don't know.
Couldn't do full 26, huh?
Yeah.
Just
hey.
13. Couldn't go any further.
Only 13. Hey, let's see if he breaks any world records by going the full marathon. Yeah.
26.2.
No, I don't know why we're having robots run now. Can we please,
I don't know. Why do we need them to move fast? We don't. Because we've already seen examples like where they short circuit or something goes wrong in their programming.
And then they're going
they're
crazy.
moving. And like the faster they move, you're like, the harder it is for us to control them. So why
what are you
going to
do? Why would you even do that? Like if it's starting to run away from you, do you just have to let it run?
I know, and then what? There's got to be some kind of fail-safe, right?
I don't know. I would hope
blow
so. Blow it up, yeah. Just, drop a bomb on it. Give it a grenade.
Just shoot it. No.
Right, just shoot it. Exactly. Yeah, that's that Oklahoman coming out of
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, and the robot revolution continues at restaurants, too. The next time you head for the drive-thru for a Blizzard, maybe, Dairy Queen, you want a burger, you want some chicken.
Flip it upside down for you.
Yeah. The bot might be taking your order. The chain is expanding its test on drive-through chatbots, saying customer satisfaction scores went up by double-digit percentages. And restaurant tech company Presto says the bots are accurate about 90% of the time. Dairy Queen hopes the bots free up the staff to review the orders before they are sent out. So, hey, if it's accurate 90% of the time, I want to know how accurate are humans? Is it that big of a difference?
Yeah. And maybe it's just a Dairy Queen, too, because I feel like different chains do things differently. Chick-fil-A is on point all the time. They're probably like 98%.
Yes. I don't know if I've ever really gotten anything wrong at Chick-fil-A. I remember one time I waited for my food for 5 minutes, and they came and gave me a gift card because they said, I'm sorry for your wait. I was like, this is... Gosh, no robots are going to be at Chick-fil-A.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Can't beat that. Dairy Queen?
Yeah. Maybe it will be better. Like, maybe they will be better at taking orders. I don't know. Sometimes you can't, talk through those speakers very well.
Could be. And it's just taking orders, but that doesn't help with the kitchen side of things.
Right.
Kitchen staff could still mess things up.
They could.
It happens. I get it.
It happens.
It does happen.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's an old-time recipe to try with your kids if you want to. It's popcorn and milk. Disgusting. Yummy.
Pour me a bowl.
Yummy. Popular snack in the 19th century consisted of dumping popcorn into a bowl of milk. Now, the snack doesn't sound ideal since popcorn really isn't supposed to be served damp or wet.
Nonsense.
Not at all. But this version of popcorn wasn't salted, it was sweetened, so it was more of like a cereal thing. Similar to Corn Flakes, Corn Pops. In fact, according to Mental Floss, the Kellogg family who invented Corn Flakes tried popcorn and milk first, and they ended up loving it. And then they based some of their own cereal creations on that snack.
Yeah, see what they did there? Corn Pops, popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn, corn pop. Yeah. The texture, I think, is what's throwing me off.
Yes, it would me too.
I don't like that.
Well, then you got popcorn, it has those little pieces in it, the stuff that gets stuck in your throat.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, how comfortable would that be in a bowl of milk?
Maybe it would go down easier. I don't know.
I don't know.
And I don't think I'll ever find out.
You don't ever want to try it?
Nope, I wouldn't.
What if somebody walked up to you and said, Carissa, here's a gourmet popcorn with the highest quality milk you can find?
I say, oh, thank you. Move it along. Turn right around. That sounds really great for you to eat.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll be right there. Sorry, I got to go.
Me. Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Yeah, right.
No, not happening. All right, coming up, the Trump administration is attempting to further research into experimental drugs that affect your mind. The goal of this new relaxing of restrictions could do.
Order in the Sonic app and skip the delivery fee, so you can try menu items like the new Sonic All-American Smashers with 0 leaving the house and 0 delivery fee. For a limited time, only in the Sonic app. Live free, eat Sonic.
Join the fun with Jeremy Rabe, only on Unscripted.
In the Ozarks, comfort isn't seasonal, it's essential. At Patriot Heat and Air, we're here year-round, keeping families comfortable through summer heat and winter cold with expert American Standard solutions. But Patriot's about more than heating and cooling. It's about heart, hard work, dependability, and doing what's right, even when no one's watching. That's why we were honored with the Better Business Bureau's Torch Award for Ethics, because integrity matters to us, and it matters to the families we serve. Patriot quality assures value. Our people make the difference.
Right now at Springfield Nissan, the deals are heating up with new arrivals, exciting incentives, and 0% financing available. The Rogue gives you smart safety features and great gas mileage. The Pathfinder has roomy 3-row seating and available 4-wheel drive. The Frontier is built for tough off-road driving and has a strong V6 motor. We believe buying a vehicle should feel comfortable, not complicated. At Springfield Nissan, we really do make it easy for you.
Woodard has been perfecting outdoor living furniture for over a century. Their rust-proof aluminum furniture is proudly made in America. And now you can get an additional 10% off special orders from the complete line of Woodard at Machino's. Built with the integrity of an heirloom, Woodard Cortland chairs are designed to be enjoyed today and passed down to generations to come. Get up to 25% off retail April 11th through the 25th.
Machino's knows what I like. Machino's.
Welcome to Quarles Supply in Bolivar and Kubota of Lebanon, where we make it simple to buy a new Kubota. Like the Kubota L2502, the #1 selling tractor in America, known for its affordability and durability. From Kubota skid steer loaders to mowers to utility vehicles, Kubota tractors are known for their affordability and durability. Remember, at Quarles Supply in Bolivar and Kubota of Lebanon, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota.
Driving to work, what's up ahead? Find out before you leave home by watching Daybreak's traffic report. See live traffic cams, accident locations, and construction sites.
Color 10's Daybreak traffic report, sponsored by Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Carissa Cordell, weekday mornings on Ozarks First.
Welcome back. President Trump plans to open the door to more medical research on a psychedelic drug.
Today I'm pleased to announce historic reforms to dramatically accelerate access to new medical research and treatments based on psychedelic drugs. In many cases, these experimental treatments have shown life-changing potential for those suffering from severe mental illness and depression, including our cherished veterans.
The executive order would allow federal funding for studies on ibogaine as a treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder. Ibogaine is a compound from a shrub indigenous to Africa. It's currently illegal in the U.S., so some Americans travel to unregulated clinics in other countries to use it to treat depression, anxiety, opioid addiction, and PTSD. Sources say the order would not reclassify the Schedule I drug. A reminder, there's more than just one way to watch our coverage on our Ozarks First Plus streaming app. There you can catch all of our newscasts live, just as you would right here on Color 10 and Fox 49. We also have 6 original shows that air daily and weekly, exclusively on Ozarks First Plus. You can download it for free right now if you have a smart TV, if you got a Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV device. Still to come here on Daybreak, a community is in mourning in Louisiana after a deadly mass shooting. We have the details. And heated debates about monitoring foreign nationals, what a new FISA extension means for the future of foreign intelligence surveillance. That's next. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, I'm Maria Nider. I'm back and I'm excited to be joining Ozarks First Plus.
Wednesday, the biggest governor's debate live. What happens in California impacts the entire country, the economy, policy, the future. News Nation's Leland Vittert and Chris Steyerwalt, live from San Francisco. Wednesday, starting at 9/8 Central, only on News Nation.
We pass no judgment. That's your job.
Leland Vittert, part of America's new prime time. Diverse voices, fresh perspectives, with respect for all of us. Only on News Nation. News for all Americans.
Some folks see a dent. We see a story. Some dents come from accidents. Some come from bad decisions. Nobody plans on denting their car. It just happens. And when your car pulls up to a red light, it shouldn't look like it's asking for spare change. At Barker's Frame and Collision, we approach every vehicle with respect. We fix, we straighten, we make your car look like it didn't lose a bar fight with a mailbox. Barker's Frame and Collision. Good people, honest repairs. We treat your car like it's ours.
At Springfield Kia, our all-new state-of-the-art showroom is rising. So come by and score huge savings on the all-new 26 Sportage while we're under construction. Get behind the wheel of a 26 Kia Sportage LX by leasing for just $249 a month for 24 months. Or purchase one with interest as low as 0.9 APR for 48 months. No hidden fees, no surprises, just straight-up savings. At Springfield Kia, we really do make it easy for you.
When you bring a pet home, they become part of the family. When they pass, they deserve the same loving care that all your family members receive. At Cherish Pets Funeral Home and Crematory, we have set the new standard for pet aftercare with our full-service pet funeral home. We offer services ranging from true private cremations, burials, celebrations of life, pet tracking, and more, so your family can say a proper goodbye. Visit us online at cherishpetsfuneralhome.com to learn more. Cherished Pets, cherished memories.
Ready to level up dinner? At Bowie Korean Barbecue in Springfield, you're the chef. Enjoy an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue experience where you grill premium meats right at your table. Bowie Korean Barbecue. Come hungry and bring your crew.
Welcome back to Daybreak at 6:30 on your Monday morning. I'm Carissa Codell. The city of Shreveport, Louisiana is reeling after a mass shooting that killed 8 children over the weekend. Police say it was a domestic violence incident and the gunman killed 7 of his own young children. Bradley Blackburn has more this morning.
Father God, I ask you to bring families together.
Shreveport residents gathered to pray hours after a shooting that authorities described as pure evil.
It just makes you take your children and hug them and hold them and tell them how much you love them.
Early Sunday morning, police say Shamar Elkins hunted down his own children in a shooting spree at 2 different houses and on neighborhood streets. 8 children were killed, ranging in age from 1 to about 12 years old. Police believe the shooter was the father of 7 of the young victims.
It lets you know that evil still exists in the world and that we need to be fighting everything we can to overcome that.
Police are still processing the scene where bullet holes were visible in the door. The mother of some of the children and another woman were both wounded and hospitalized. Other victims, including a 13-year-old, survived by crawling out a second-story window during the shooting.
One of the children escaped by jumping off the roof. I think broke her leg in the process. So we really don't know. He then hijacked a vehicle and took off, but the police gave chase.
Police say Elkins fired at them during a pursuit and was killed.
Domestic violence is real. We need to make certain that resources are going to be put in place, hopefully to prevent another incident like we witnessed here today.
Elkins had been placed on probation in 2019 after pleading guilty to illegal use of weapons, but police say they were not aware of any other domestic violence issues. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Missouri is stepping up its severe weather response. The National Weather Service says it deployed a full-time meteorologist to Jefferson City earlier this year, serving as the state's official weather liaison. The goal is to improve coordination during major weather events with state and local leaders.
National Weather Service meteorologists, they would drive down from Kansas City or St. Louis or whatever and stay however long needed. So the National Weather Service just decided to permanently assign our own meteorologists to us. And we're privy then to all of the different computer modeling they can do, a whole lot more in-depth, granular detail.
Other states, including Kansas, have started using similar full-time roles. And now we want to take a live look outside. It's shaping up to be a beautiful day. What a gorgeous sunrise, Tom. I mean, not much else that you could really ask for today, other than it being Monday. I mean, can't really complain.
I know. We're doing our best to make you forget that it's Monday, how nice it is outside. Springfield right now from the square camera, looking good. No clouds anywhere in sight on the horizon for us. So things looking good. It's getting a little chilly outside now in the 40s. We'll be in the 70s, though, as we go towards the afternoon. 42 now in Springfield, 41 Lake Ozark, 53 in Ava, 50 in Branson, 45 in Mountain Home. Winds are calm this morning, which is good news. It'll just be a little breeze this afternoon from the south and west, but not too terribly windy. A clear sky through and through from sunup to sundown can be expected for today. Again, the wind coming out of the southwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour. A lot of sunshine today and temperatures middle 70s by this afternoon. Now, we're going to find nice weather today through Wednesday, and then Thursday, although quiet, it'll be cloudy day Thursday with a chance of rain and storms picking up Thursday night. And your Friday with chances of rain lingering off and on through the weekend. We'll take a look at the rain chances coming up in a few minutes in the main forecast.
All right, Tom, we'll check back in soon. Thank you. A sheriff's deputy has died and a police officer was injured after a shooting during a welfare check in Oklahoma. Ozark's first Stoker Wyzorek has the details from law enforcement this morning. Stoker?
Yeah, Carissa, officials in Oklahoma say officers exchanged gunshots with 36-year-old Edgar Lara, who then barricaded himself inside a home. After an hours-long standoff, Lara surrendered and was taken into custody. The deputy involved was pronounced dead, while the other officer is expected to recover. The deputy's identity is not yet released. In national news, federal prosecutors say 44-year-old Shemem Mafi is accused of being involved in selling drones, bombs, and ammunition to Sudan in conjunction with Iran. She was arrested at LAX airport in California. Mafi is expected in court and could face up to 20 years in prison if convicted. And over the weekend, a Cedar County teenager died after a crash in Arkansas on Friday evening. State police say 19-year-old Christian Abuchan of Stockton lost control on a curve, overturned and hit a tree. He was pronounced dead at the scene. We'll continue to look around for breaking news this morning right here on Ozarks First. Also, don't forget to check out our website, ozarksfirst.com. Back to you guys.
All right, we're taking a look now at our morning traffic report. Thanks to those Ozarks traffic cameras, here's a live look at National and Primrose. You can see more people are getting out there on the roads, so it might take you a little bit longer on your morning commute, but no incidents or accidents are going to be slowing you down. So sorry if your boss is watching this. Yeah, no incidents or accidents at the moment. We do have another live look at the roads from our very own storm tracker. Here's James River Freeway. This is thanks to our new photographer, Jackson. Shout out to you, man. It's looking like a pretty clear roads out there, too, over there on the highway. Again, nothing to slow you down as you head out to work or get those kiddos off to school. FBI Director Kash Patel is vowing to sue The Atlantic for defamation after the magazine published a story claiming he's been repeatedly absent from the Bureau and has consumed alcohol to the point of obvious intoxication in front of White House officials. The Atlantic says it spoke with more than 24 people, including current and former FBI officials, for the story. The White House and acting Attorney General are both defending Patel, calling the report false. Congress has approved a short-term extension to a key U.S. spy program known as the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act of 1978, or FISA. Now, this allows U.S. intelligence agencies to gather foreign intelligence to combat terrorism and other threats. A measure was added in 2008. giving those same agencies the authority to surveil the messaging of foreign citizens outside the U.S. unwarranted. Although it's meant to target foreign nationals, Americans can potentially get caught up, which raises privacy concerns.
FISA has been a constitutional and civil rights crisis since its drafting in the Patriot Act.
We have people who wish to do us ill and harm, and we've got to thwart that.
Lawmakers will scramble to find a compromise. Otherwise, they're fighting the same battle at the end of the month. Conflicts in the Middle East continue as the Defense Department released videos of the U.S. Navy firing on an Iranian cargo ship and later landing on it by helicopter to seize it. On social media, President Trump said the U.S. military took custody of the Iranian-flagged vessel after it tried to get past the U.S. naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran has slammed the incident, calling it an act of maritime piracy. The president also posted that he's sending a delegation to Islamabad for more peace talks.
The president's prepared to escalate, to de-escalate. We are confident they will come to the table and finally give up their obsession with having a nuclear weapon.
Vice President J.D. Vance is expected to again lead the U.S. delegation. But so far, Iran has not committed to the talks, blaming the White House's excessive demands, frequent shifts in positions, and the naval blockade. We do have more news to share with you online that we don't get to here on your TV screen, so don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages. If you like to scroll on your phone, just grab it, search up Ozarks First. We're going to give you more things to look at as you scroll. Again, anywhere that you like to scroll on your apps, search up Ozarks First. You'll find us. Coming up, fishermen hit the lake over the weekend for the Bass Pro Tour Championship. We check out the winner and what the goal for this event was next.
The smartest people on earth know how to spot a good deal. That's why they shop at Ollie's First. You'll save up to 70% off the fancy store prices. So you go, you smart and savvy shopper. You know where the real deals are, where they sell good stuff cheap.
Ollie's! Good stuff cheap!
At Harry Cooper Supply, we've been serving hardworking Americans for more than 100 years. From farmers to builders, dreamers to doers, we're proud to help keep this great nation running strong with quality you can trust. Harry Cooper Supply.
New CBS Tonight.
Get the team in position.
FBI, don't move! Everybody down!
There's something else going on. Something bigger.
This is on my turf. What I need is this team. Breaking cases. Making things right. There's only so many places you can hide.
FBI is all new, followed by CIA. CBS Tonight.
Closed captioning for this program is brought to you by John Deere Footwear from Skechers.
John Deere has long been a symbol of hardworking America, and now that spirit is coming to America's most comfortable footwear, Skechers, because hard work deserves the easy comfort of John Deere and Skechers.
You don't remodel your kitchen just because. You do it because the little frustrations add up until one day you've had enough. So come where real remodeling starts, where designers don't just nod, they help build your vision. Southern Materials Company. Remodel with confidence.
It's the season of fresh starts at Acura Springfield. From confident performance to everyday versatility, there's an Acura ready for wherever spring takes you. Right now at Acura Springfield, you can drive home a new 2026 Acura ADX H-Spec for only $199 a month. Prefer an Integra? The 2026 Integra H-Spec is also just $199 a month. Spring into precision, spring into Acura. Come by the dealership or check us out online. At Acura Springfield, luxury starts here.
Color 10 News, putting the Ozarks first.
Welcome back. Sunday was the final day for the Bass Pro Tour Championship, taking place on Table Rock Lake for the very first time. Hundreds of fishing fans gathered at Bass Pro headquarters to watch the competition, which featured 35 of the top pros in the world. In the end, it was the Tennessee native Jacob Wheeler who caught the most lunkers. His prize, a cool championship trophy, and an even cooler $300,000 payday. MLF hopes that events like these will help introduce the sport to new fans.
Anytime we put these on, we hopefully are opening, broadening that audience to a broader scope of people that maybe haven't experienced fishing before or don't follow tournament fishing.
This is also the first time the event was held near the birthplace of Bass Pro. Now, don't forget to download our CTV app, Ozarks First Plus. We've got 6 shows hosted by Ozarks First personalities, even more on the way. For now, be sure to check out our show, Vibe O'Clock. Here's a sneak peek at one of the latest episodes.
Okay, speaking of distractions and some of the experiments we did a cloud in a bottle. This is Jamie Warner's prized bicycle pump. So that's ingredient number 1. So now I have a bottle, just a 2-liter bottle. It takes some rubbing alcohol. Let's coat the bottle, so you want to kind of get the alcohol all around the edge. You're just going to seal the top, your rubber seal in your bicycle pump. You're going to do like a workout. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Look at that!
Oh, yeah. Learning a lot there. Lots of fun over at Vibe O'Clock. If you would like to watch Vibe O'Clock, you can download Ozarks First Plus for free on your smart TV if you've got Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, or a Roku. And lucky for us, we've got the mad scientist right here with us. Science with Schmidt is coming up.
That's right.
I mean, hey, if you want to see more cool stuff.
Pretty fun stuff over there, yeah. Cloud in a bottle. That's a favorite amongst the Ozarks First weather team.
Yeah.
We love it. It's a fun one.
Hey, well, and today is one of my favorites, just in terms of weather.
It's going to be a nice day. Great day today. We're talking 70s. Very spring-like weather today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. For today, if you're going out early, a little chilly, 40s and 50s. And then by the afternoon, we're looking at 70s, sunny, and a pretty calm wind out of the south and west. This is just the first day of 3 that are going to be pretty nice to start the week. Now, rain does return at the end of the week, so we are watching chances of rain and storms Thursday into Friday. Let's take a look at that forecast now.
Tom Schmidt on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you.
This crash isn't real. This woman wasn't hurt, but a real crash can destroy lives. If you've been injured, we can help. Call Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Turn up the heat this summer at In the Garden of Eden, where things get a little sticky and a lot more fun. Explore, indulge, and treat yourself. In the Garden of Eden. Come take a bite.
Stop letting hidden fees eat your profit. At She Buys 417 Homes, you'll pay 0 realtor commissions. We cover the closing costs so you keep more cash. Visit SheBuys417homes.com to get your offer.
Hi, Roger here from Race Brothers. We're a big store with a lot of stuff, so check out our complete line of Cub Cadet mowers. Step up to the ultimate all-around mowing experience with the Cub Cadet Ultima series. These mowers are built for strength and comfort. This is not your typical zero-turn mower. This Cub Cadet Ultimate series is awesome. Priced to sell at Race Brothers. Don't forget our great parts and service department. We service what we sell at Race Brothers in Springfield, Carthage, and Monette. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Being told you need dental implants can be overwhelming. At 417 Smiles, we want you to feel confident in your decision with a trusted second opinion. Our experienced team will take the time to answer your questions and review your treatment plan to ensure you're making the best choice for your lifestyle. Right now, new patients can take advantage of our new patient special for $100. Don't see us in your network? We still file most insurances. So call today to book your new patient special.
From our family to yours,
we want to make sure 417 smiles.
When it comes to working with my clients, I'm not just their lawyer, I'm their advocate, their front line, and oftentimes we become friends.
Once you hire Aaron Sachs and Associates, take a deep breath, focus on getting better.
Injured? Call Aaron Sachs and Associates.
All right, folks, looking at 4 confirmed tornadoes so far from Friday's storms, all right, mostly up to the north, Benton County and Morgan County. 2 EF1s. One was over by Warsaw. The one up by Gravois Mills. EF1s there produced 90-mile-an-hour winds. A little bit of damage there. The longest path was 2.6 miles with the EF1 over towards Warsaw. Also had 2 EF0 reports come in. One with 80-mile-an-hour winds near Warsaw. the other with 85-mile-an-hour winds near Barnett. So on the tornado scale, pretty weak events, but still caused some significant damage as a windbag of a storm blew through in addition with that tornadic activity. Saw a lot of trees down, some power outages, and some tin and roof damage scattered throughout Benton and Morgan counties as well from Friday. Those are the surveys done from the weekend. More surveys being done today as folks are leaving from the Weather Service in Springfield. They'll make that hour-and-a-half to 2-hour drive up north for you. Satellite and radar right now looking pretty quiet. There's nothing nearby. Things aren't that active for us. Today's going to be a quiet day, a beautiful day. Great start from Beaver Lake right now down in northwest Arkansas. A clear sky, beautiful view to start off our Monday. Temperatures now are a little chilly. Okay, might get close to the 30s. Places like Lake Ozark, your low spots too. East of Springfield, 43 Mountain Grove, 46 in Fort Wood, 42 meanwhile here in Springfield, 40s across northern Arkansas as well. Winds are calm for the morning, and they're going to stay pretty calm today. It's not going to be too windy this afternoon. Kids going to the bus stop can expect a chillier morning in the low to mid 40s, but calm and sunny out the door. We're going to keep the sunshine flowing all day today. Middle 70s, about 74 today in Springfield. I call it a perfect spring day for the afternoon. Starting strong on that work week forecast. 70s today. Tuesday looks just as nice. We'll find a few clouds Wednesday, but still pretty mild in the middle 70s and no major changes there. Thursday will be kind of a cloudy day, and then Thursday night, rain and storm chances return to the forecast. And that'll lead into Friday as well. And then Saturday, a slight chance of rain followed by more rain and storms scattered on your Sunday. Now, with the storm risk on Thursday, there could be some severe weather out there. We have a cold front that's going to stay up to our northwest on Thursday. There's also storms swinging through what they call a negatively tilted trough. And so we could find maybe some storm energy thrown in there too for Thursday and Friday. The wind energy Thursday and Friday, pretty low, looks marginal, but the orientation of the storm blowing through is worth watching. So Thursday, Friday, highlighted for some chances of severe weather as we wrap up the week. For today, 74 degrees, sunny, a southwest breeze. Tonight, 50 degrees, and not bad. Tomorrow, 75 and sunny. If you like today, you're going to like tomorrow. 53 degrees tomorrow night, and then Wednesday, just as nice. A few more clouds Wednesday, but not a cloudy day. Thursday's a cloudy day with rain and storms Thursday night. And that'll be into Friday. But then we could find another round of storms Friday late in the day. Saturday, Sunday, looks like scattered rain and storms, leaning more towards Sunday, though, on that.
Okay. I'm going to ignore the last half of that forecast.
Yeah, I agree.
But, for now, this is great.
Yeah, all the more reason to enjoy, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Things look good. And Thursday's a dry day, but I think today through Wednesday are really the nice days.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get out there. Get outside if you can.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah. All right, well, this isn't something you see every day. A giant group of people dressed up like dinosaurs. It's all for the University of Calgary's 60th anniversary. To celebrate, the school decided to break the world record for the largest gathering of people dressed in dinosaur costumes. Previous record was held by a Florida aquarium, only 468 dinosaurs. But in Calgary, they shattered that record. They said, those are rookie numbers. We're going to give you 682 participants. Safe to say that the old world record is now extinct. You get it?
Good one.
Yeah.
Did Tom Trtan give you that joke?
You know what? I might have stolen it from him. He's a very funny guy. I got to steal a lot of the jokes. Yeah, right. He is.
What kind of a fun deal? Okay, so that was in Calgary, Canada? Is that where Calgary is?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and that was in Calgary, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom is also nodding his head over there in the corner, so I'm going to go with him.
Yeah, he's a well-knowledged guy over there.
That's what I'm saying. I trust him with my life.
All right, so now we moved from Florida to Canada.
Moved from Florida to Canada. Yeah,
okay.
U.S. has got to bring it back. So.
We got to get up to 700.
Yeah, come on.
Go to 1,000, just blow it out of the water.
Might as well, don't let anyone take that. Okay, well, Tom, did you ever go to prom in a limo?
I think one time we did.
Okay,
and
one time.
Did you ever do that?
I did.
Okay.
I did. Okay, what about the Wienermobile?
Never the Wienermobile.
Well, luckily for these kids, they got the experience of a lifetime. This is in Topeka, Kansas. They took that to the next level. Prom goers rode in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. It was already in town for a NASCAR pre-race celebration. The kids decided to take their shot, and it worked.
Light bulb, and we were like, well, what time is prom? And from there we checked our schedule and we were able to make it happen.
Hey, glad that they could make it happen. It came at no cost to the riders, by the way, so they also saved some money there. Good way to do that. I'm sure their parents were real happy about that. They didn't have to pay for a limo for prom.
Yeah, no kidding. That's so cool. Now, did they pick them up from prom too, or how did that work?
I don't know. I don't know if they all got to ride home or if it was just there. They got their Wienermobile whistles.
Oh, the whistles,
too.
right.
They got the whistles. That's so fun.
That would be something to, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, what an entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody else showing up in the Wiener reveal. There's only one, right?
I don't know.
Or there are two?
There's a couple, I think, but they're real rare. Real rare.
They are.
Yeah. All right, a spring football game is delayed before it can even start.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Parachuter slammed into the scoreboard. This is the Virginia Tech spring game. The stuntman operating the parachute was left dangling high above the crowd. There he is. He was one of 3 parachuters coming in for a landing, but was blown off course. The game was delayed for more than an hour. Firefighters used an aerial ladder to bring him safely to the ground. Medical personnel checked on him. He suffered no serious injuries. So that's good to know.
Yeah, kind of a scary moment.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Parachuting in is, for me, scary enough already.
Right.
But then getting stuck.
Yeah, just hanging
dangling
out.
Above. Yeah.
For over an hour.
No.
Oh, no.
It's not for me.
Yeah, no, not for me either. But I would try, jumping out of the airplane. Would you try that? Skydiving?
I don't know. I would have to be given, some kind of terminal death sentence. Okay. Might as well just go out that way.
Might as well try.
Yeah.
That's
but if I'm in the condition I am now, no, I'm not jumping.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, we want to talk about something that I did this weekend. Not to make it about me, but
that's right.
Yes.
No, this is a big achievement.
I have been working very hard for the past 4 months. I competed in a powerlifting competition. This is my first one ever. Saw a little bit more red lights than I would like to. I know. Yeah, red light means that it didn't count.
Got some green ones, though.
Got some green ones.
Get some green lights.
Yeah, absolutely did get some green ones. So I'm really excited about it, and it was a lot of fun. I did get a medal. So this is technically, I got first place for push-pull, which is only bench and deadlift. I benched about 170 pounds, deadlifted about 270, so not too much. But definitely, and I'm not even, to the powerlifting community, that's not a lot. That's not a lot. I'm trying to, yeah.
But to the everyday Joe Schmo community,
right.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Squats technically didn't count because I bounced at the bottom. There's a lot of rules that you got to follow. Yeah, so I lifted it, but it didn't count.
Yeah, it didn't count officially in the rule book. Okay.
Yeah, yep. So, hey, I'm excited for the next one. I'm going to rest and recover because, pulled my Achilles about a month ago.
Right.
So now I'm on strict no gym for a little bit.
And that took away some of your time to train a little bit, so you weren't at peak ability going in. But, better luck next time. Keep at it. And congratulations, too. That's a big deal to go and follow through with something like that.
Yeah. Hey, I'm excited. I'm going to do it again for sure. Yeah.
You should.
All right. Well, coming up, we're going to take a look at what our friends from Unscripted have going on during their show. We'll be right back.
Looking for a premium ride without the new car price? Acura Springfield offers a wide selection of certified pre-owned vehicles, fully inspected and road ready. We make the process easy with flexible financing and a stress-free buying experience from start to finish. Certified quality, exceptional value, people you can trust. Drive home with confidence today with rates as low as 4.9%. Come by the dealership or check us out online. At Acura Springfield, savings starts here.
Save up to $50 on select AK battery tools. Shop in-store or online.
The right retirement plan isn't about chasing returns. It's about balance. At Latour Asset Management, we help you diversify between risk and safety, growth for the future, and stability for today. Your income, your liquidity, and your comfort level, all working together in one coordinated plan. Because retirement shouldn't feel like a gamble. It should feel like confidence. Latour Asset Management, where your plan fits your life.
Tossing, turning, aches, and heat. Can't find sleep? 73 more minutes of sleep than the average American. That's the iSense difference. Backed by over 2 million sleep sessions and made right here in Springfield. Our Comfort Control technology lets you adjust each side of the bed for you and your partner with the touch of a button for perfect support and comfort. Take control of your comfort. Visit our Springfield store today.
Hey, it's going to be a beautiful day, Tom.
Beautiful day. Today through Wednesday, then we're tracking rain at the end of the week. So get out and enjoy the next couple of days.
Yeah, really excited to. You got to go on a walk or something. Okay, other Tom.
What?
OG Tom.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
About what?
Unscripted.
Well, you're talking about taking a walk. We're going to be talking to our friends at the zoo about taking a walk at the zoo. And it's all connected to Mama Jean's as well.
Okay.
And Jeremy's going to bake a cake.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, love to see it. Thanks for joining us this morning. See you tomorrow.
Hy-Vee Hot Deals means more savings. This week, Hy-Vee Bacon Wrapped Sirloin Filet is just $3.99.